Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In the previous videos, we learned what LLM hallucinations are and why they happen. But an important question still remains. Can we actually reduce hallucinations? The short answer to this is yes. And in this video, we will look at four simple and effective strategies that are commonly used to make LLMs more reliable and reduce hallucinations. So before we begin, let's answer an important question. Can we completely eliminate hallucinations? So unfortunately, the answer to that is no. Hallucinations are a fundamental limitation of current large language models, so we can't remove them entirely. However, we can significantly reduce them by using better prompting, improving how models are trained, verifying their output, and using external knowledge. Let's look at each of these techniques one by one. So the first technique is better prompting. So one of the major reasons why hallucinations occur is that when the prompt is vague. So in order to avoid that, we need to make the prompt more precise and provide clear and specific instructions on what response we actually want. We also need to provide it with enough context so that it can answer properly. And sometimes we also need to explicitly state that if you don't know the answer, say I don't know or something on those lines, so that it doesn't hallucinate. And when it's unsure, it rather gives a I don't know type answer rather than guessing or hallucinating. Another technique is, as we discussed, that current reward systems prefer that the model guesses over actually answering I don't know. So that's what needs to be changed. We need to have better training data set where the model has decent enough knowledge, and also a reward system which actually rewards truthful responses and encourages I don't know response in cases when the model actually doesn't know the answer rather than simply guessing. And also we can improve this by including a few examples of I don't know type answers in our dataset, so model understands it can answer this way rather than simply guessing. Another technique is verification and keeping a human in loop. So you can't just blindly trust the response of an AI model. You always need to cross-check its critical claims using reliable sources, and the citations which it has stated, you need to actually check if it actually exists and are accurate. Also, in high-stake fields such as medicine, healthcare, law, and finance, you can't simply trust the AI outputs, as we saw in our first video where a lawyer blindly trusted the output of an AI, where it hallucinated and made up its own cases which actually didn't exist. So we need a human in the loops to review if the information provided by the AI is actually correct or not in such high stake cases. Another most common and most effective technique to counter this is RAG. This is known as Retrieval-Augmented Generation. So the concept for this is simple. So rather than just letting the AI answer from its memory, it provides it with relevant documents which it later retrieves from the documents we have provided and then answers using this external knowledge. So this has helped in reducing hallucinations a lot. So RAG is basically a very much more in detail concept which we will cover in later videos. Let me know in the comments if you want me to cover RAGs entirely in the form of a playlist. And so while we can't completely eliminate hallucinations, we can reduce them significantly, as we saw, via better prompting, better training techniques, or verifying via human in loop and RAG. Together, these techniques make today's language models much more reliable. So that's going to be it for the playlist on LLM hallucination. I hope these videos helped you understand what hallucinations are, why they happen, how we can reduce them. If you enjoyed this series, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you want any further videos on this topic or any other topic, and do let me know in the comments how to improve my videos in the future. Thank you guys.